Well, we're back. Hello, everybody. I'm Eric from Goblins and Gambles, and I'm joined here by my good friend Connor, who does everything of value for our podcast. He does the editing, he does the mastering.
Yeah, pretty close.
We would not have a podcast if it were not for Connor. So if you like our podcast at all, thank that guy.
Well, thank you kindly. You do at least as much now, so you run two games. You do your own editing, which is great.
You know what? I've
You know,
had a really good time editing. It's been a lot of fun.
it is. It's rewarding as well, right?
Yes. Yeah.
The finished product.
I think my favorite thing to edit so far has been Hell's Horses. I think it was so much fun, and I can't wait to do more episodes of Hell's Horses.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm really liking. Yeah, I'm really liking how your character is working out so far. Oh, you know what? I don't even have chat up. I suck.
It's okay. I got it.
You got it? Okay. Let me know if anyone says anything cool.
Always do.
Okay. So, when was the last time you played Icewind Dale with me?
I was the first two episodes.
So, a long time ago.
I have been catching it here and there. I did see probably 2/3 of last week with Tyler.
Okay.
It was Tyler last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fell asleep in my recliner because I'm an old man.
That's fair.
But yeah, I do recall a fair amount of it.
So, did you catch the end where I faced the Beatles?
No, I was asleep.
Okay. So, there's this area over to the right up here where it's like quite a big bottleneck. And then they slam you with a whole bunch of exploding beetles. And if you're not prepared for it, you'll just die. It was one of my TPKs. Was these beetles. So, yeah, be careful of the beetles. That's all I can really say with that.
So my money is on 3 TPK today.
You think 3?
Yeah.
I don't know. We got the whirlwind. There are some really tough fights coming up. So I would not be surprised if I got at least one. We might not even get to the really hard fights though. Like the next level, we're like most of the meat and potatoes of this level are done at this point. The next level is intense. So we're in. Do you know where we are? Dragon's Eye. It's my favorite dungeon in Icewind Dale. So it's like a volcano that's like inhabited by trolls and lizard folk, and we're here looking for the Heartstone gem because we think it's somewhere in here. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of these beetles, and they are going to murder me. You can't let them get close to you, or else like you just die.
Well, the bards die. I'm sure another class could take the hit.
Yes, I mean, fighters could take the hit and get healed up by the clerics. Usually frontliners could take at least one hit from these things. These bards cannot. Who's who? I need to color coordinate these guys better, I think.
I still love Greta.
Stromberg? Yeah.
Yeah, that is just... I pronounce it Stromberg because it's a little closer.
But then you lose the joke.
I know.
Okay.
Still fun.
This is going a
These
little.
are great names. I really do like the names.
I'm not too fond of Kindred Caldrew. I feel like I could play Kindred in a real game of D&D. And same with Frisia Iceforge. It's like these could just be regular characters in a game. Whereas like the Whirlwind would be a fun NPC or like for a one shot.
It feels like Argyle.
Yeah. Man, I miss that man.
I have no idea what emote that is, Alesia. Is it a carrot? I guess we'll come back to that. And now that you're here, you can tell us how awful the volume is. Actually, Alesia, the next episode is out at the end of this stream. So You stick around till, what is it, 10:30 Eastern? No, 9:30
9:30
Eastern. You can have a new episode.
Yeah, I'm really pumped. You want to talk about it a little bit?
Sure. Yeah.
So it's our city building, right?
Yeah, it's going to be the worst episode to date, for sure. It was 4 hours of raw audio that I've condensed down to an hour 20. And I had to listen to all of it at least twice.
That's fantastic.
To figure out what was worth summarizing. Because there was easily 45 minutes of discussing whether a farm and a road can exist in the same hex.
Yeah, there definitely was.
And it was just not good radio. So it's been removed. Even the summarization is still 35 minutes long. Like it's a dense episode of a bunch of shit no one's going to care about.
I'm excited to listen to it. It's been It's been a long time since we've talked about it. Like when did we play?
Since we played.
Yeah.
We did that before I left, so it was before Valentine's Day.
Yeah, jeez. Forever ago.
Yep.
So, just to let anyone in on a secret, too, we've played 2 episodes of Monster of the Week with Connor joining us. So, at some point, we will release all those episodes, too. So, I'm really super excited for that.
I'm excited for that, too.
Yeah, what we'll do is, I think it should probably be 2 more sessions, I think, to finish this current mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is amazing. Sorry, I just got a Confusion Longsword. That's just going to confuse up a whole bunch of enemies. I'm so excited. Nice. It's a really good battle axe.
It's our favorite, too, Elysia.
Monster of
the only reason we're still doing Kingmaker is because we committed to it.
You know, I still love Kingmaker. Don't get me wrong. I love Kingmaker. I think the hardest thing for me will be to go back to Galericon. I think that'll be a hard sell for me.
Yeah, especially with Hell's Horses in your retinue now.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like,
I think. Go ahead.
Why would I play Galericon when I can play Hell's Horses? Like, Kingmaker has my Pathfinder itch scratched right now, so it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think once we start playing Kingmaker more frequently again, we'll be happier with it. Because it has been so sporadic for literally 8 months. So.
Yeah. I'm excited for this next bit, our next adventure. I don't want to ruin anything by saying anything right now, but I'm pumped for our next session of Kingmaker, and then that recording. I'm excited for all that to happen. Kingmaker, I think it's going to be in a really, really cool position.
To the 2 weeks, which means I'll be editing this one immediately. Yeah, it's exciting. We spent so much time with spreadsheets in episode 18. It's literally, the episode is Spreadsheets 101.
We're not doing a lot of spreadsheets in this next episode, right?
None. 0.
Good. I'm so pumped.
It really depends. I still have to prep most of it, but that's tomorrow. It's future Connor's problem.
Yeah.
Actually, I might poke through the book while we're doing this today.
It's not a bad idea. I gotta run. These things will eat me alive. This is a really boring part of the game. Just because these beetles, if these beetles touch me, I'm doomed. They'll take out half my party.
What's up, Hulesia? You've called my name out. Yes, Strange Aeons is more or less dead at the moment. That's going to be whenever Liam feels like running it again.
Which is a shame, because I really like the characters we've all built for that.
Yeah, I think we met outside Critical Hit, didn't we? Like the Beatles in the Mummy. What?
Yes. Okay, you don't know the Beatles in the Mummy?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Where they crawl in the
talking about us.
arm. Oh, God, I love that movie.
It's a great movie. It's a cinematic masterpiece with Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, before he was assaulted. Ugh.
At your work? Where do you work? Well, I'm not gonna ask you to put that in the chat, but maybe we met. I don't know. I I met a lot of people for a while for work because I was in, I don't know, 45 different long-term care facilities in a month right before the pandemic. Yeah, extended care. Okay. Yeah, we very well could have met, especially if it was in Durham. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm the meal suite guy. So if I was there fixing monitors for you, that was me. Which would be an ironic and hilarious small world story, but
it's a good thing we don't have Liam tonight. He would not like this. He would...
all these spiders.
Yeah.
I don't know. So now that we've been working with those other people for that thing that's coming up, and the whole concept of consent in RPGs and stuff is just so foreign to me because I've only ever played with my brother and you.
Yeah.
Where consent isn't really an issue because we're like, nah, fuck you, don't do that. And Liam goes, please don't use spiders. And I go, fuck you, I'm using a spider. Yeah, so.
Yeah, it's a tough question. Like, I mean, if I was playing with strangers, like if I went to a con and ran a game at a con, there'd be a 100% a consent form. If I was starting up a game with people I didn't know, I would do a consent form. I think when it's sometimes with friends, I think it can be harder even to talk about it.
For sure, but you can also be a little looser with it, right? Because you have that baseline already to say, hey man, that wasn't cool. Whereas with a stranger DM, you'd have to be like,
yeah, it's like I don't want to step on any toes, but I didn't really like that. That, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. But as the thing is, as a DM, you have to be when you're with your friends, you're all equals, in my opinion. Like, I think with Gomez and Gambles, it's not like one of us is the leader of the group. We're all peers. But I think if you're playing with strangers, there's that potential of that the DM leads the group, is the leader of that group. And,
for sure. And it's a different power dynamic, for sure.
Hugely different power dynamic. And that means that you have to, as a leader, you have to step up and say, okay, if there's an issue, come talk to me and facilitate things. Because, I mean, you can take advantage of that power dynamic. Huge. And then people can also be scared to come forward and talk about something that makes them feel icky. And you don't want that.
Yeah. Yeah, especially in front of strangers.
Yeah.
Whereas we all know Liam doesn't like spiders, and it's more fun for us than it is terrifying. So
yeah. Like, if I know that when I go to the Underdark, I'm going to switch the spiders to something else. Like, just to be a nice guy.
That's fair. Yeah, it's been interesting being sort of behind the curtain with the whole people that aren't straight white males in a field.
Yeah.
And it's different and difficult.
Yeah. I don't know, it's good to get out of your comfort zone though, right?
Oh, yeah, that part's not difficult. It's difficult just being, like, it's not a problem for me, right? And it's a problem for other people, and that sucks.
Yeah, I get what you say. I get what you mean there, for sure.
Yeah. Like, there was one thread I think we were both following today with the woman who won't work with a group that doesn't have at least one other person of color or person of
I was reading
descent. And, like, it's interesting, and it feels sort of strong-armish, but also, of course, like, you get to set your own rules, and there damn well should be some sort of representation.
Yeah, and like, I don't know, having someone else there with you that might see a situation through the same way as you can be hugely beneficial with strangers, again, of feeling comfortable and being able to help you speak up and be like, hey, that, speaking as a person of color, that situation upset me because of this, and having someone else to be like, there's less chance of you being gaslighted, is what I think I'm trying to say. If you have another person there, similar,
you have support.
Yeah. Whereas if you're the only person, like,
go ahead.
If you're the only person from that perspective, and everyone else gangs up on you, you can get marginalized. So, I don't know if you caught this, but I keep having to kill these trolls with fire arrows. So I have Greta Stromberg over here. She's got a quiver of fire arrows going.
Nice.
So that she can finish off the trolls for me. So she's racking up some kills, is what I'm saying. Let's go. I think you can take a look at those stats, actually.
And then, so seeing all of this happening on the internet makes me think, well, our show is quite literally 5 straight white men from Canada. Mm-hmm. And where do we fit in at that point, right? Yeah. We're playing as friends. We're not playing as a group to get together to make a content show. So do we have to restrict ourselves in that manner?
Yeah, I don't know. I can see. Yeah, it's something I've thought of too. Like, yeah, it's just there's a lot of people I've seen people like lash out and say like, you don't have like, not us specifically, but like at pods in general, it's like, well, you don't have one black friend. It's like I have a few black friends, but they don't play D&D. So, like, and like we just
that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah,
and we do play with our other friends that are not white people.
Yeah,
and it's just that didn't work out for a show.
Yeah,
I don't know. Hulezia, as a brown lady who's never dated a white person, who was told never to date a white person that hasn't dated a person of color. Somebody's got to be first. Throw that white guy a bone. It's a joke. I'm kidding. It's fine. I don't know. I obviously speak from a position of privilege where I say, do whatever you want whenever you want. That hasn't gotten me shot or arrested, so that's where I'm at. Yeah, I'm also not much of a podcast person. I agree. I was when I was driving, but now that I work from home exclusively.
I listen to most of mine driving as well, and my lunch break at work, which I don't have either of those things right now. So for me now, I switched to.
Break? What's a lunch break?
Yeah,
I work in IT. Those don't exist.
Yeah, I was lucky and I had a lunch break at work. So now as a stay-at-home dad for the time being. Plus, like, also when I started working from home, my lunch break was upstairs with my kids, so I couldn't listen to podcasts. But now I listen to them like when I'm like doing an errand, when I'm driving still, or when I'm cooking is another time I'll listen to them.
I don't cook, so
yeah.
And when I do cook once every 3 years, I have to focus so hard that I can't do anything else.
Yeah, there are some podcasts where, like, I have to stop the podcast because I realize because I'm concentrating on like when I'm cooking, I've missed the last 5 minutes. It's like, oh shoot.
Yeah, that's why I had to stop the Glass Cannon podcast. Is because it's so goddamn dense that if I'm not paying attention to it, I'm missing shit.
They do a really good job of cramming so much into their hour, and it's partly because of like Troy's preparation is intense, their DM, and I really have the feeling that they don't edit much. Like I get the feeling that, like, I know
it feels very off the floor.
Yeah, and if they are editing, I always have a sneaking suspicion that me and you edit too much.
Yeah.
But that's because I have a weird thing where I feel like the listener, their time is sacred, so I try to cut out as much shit as I can.
Yep, I agree. You don't need to hear us talk about basic rules shit for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Some people might be interested in it, but I think there's enough people that it would turn away. Like, it would turn me away immediately if there wasn't any real reason for it, especially since we do it for the same rules all the goddamn time.
Yeah, grappling. Like, goddamn.
Grappling, tripping, hex movement. Like, just, there's so much in this game that that's why I love Monster of the Week. It's just like, fuck it. Calvin Ball all the way down. It's so much easier.
It is. It's very controlled Calvin Ball. Son of a bitch. Whirlwind? It's not the plan. So sometimes if you just tell them to move somewhere, the AI will be like, actually, I'm going to turn around and fight this thing. It's like, no, I want you to move somewhere. It's like, I'm helping.
To fight things overrules this rule.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. precedence. Absolutely an
So
AI problem.
this, I hate this part of the map because it's actually just like a spiral down into a cave. It looks cool, but when you're actually like trying to fight your way through it, it's just like so boring. So boring. And then there's always trolls, and trolls are just like, it's so tedious to like, oh, she's out of fire arrows. Oh, I didn't switch over last time. I just wasted a whole bunch of fire arrows. I have some more. I also have like backup ways to kill trolls. So I these potions here are fire potions, explode in like a 5-foot burst. So if I'm fighting melee with the trolls, they're not a good idea because they'll just hit my own guys.
Taylor, are you calling me the East Coast? I've only been here 6 weeks. I'm not a,
Don't have an accent yet?
Say again?
You don't have the accent yet?
No, I don't pronounce my T's hard enough.
Do they pronounce their T's?
Some of them, yeah. There's a couple weird accents. Let's see if I can think of a word. PEI is a little stronger, and I'm more familiar with that because that's where my wife's family is.
Yeah.
But like garage.
That's awful.
That's a big one. Oh man, it's brutal. The care. Put the care in the garage. Like,
no.
I don't like it. It's hard to listen to sometimes, but you get used to it.
Yeah, for sure. You always get used to everything.
And for what it's worth, my neighborhood is like 85% Ontario transplants anyways.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
I mean,
for whatever reason.
The housing prices in Ontario are insane. That's why. Mindy and I were watching that show Marriage or Mortgage on Netflix that came out.
I've heard about it, yeah.
Some middle class people are presented with a wedding planner and a real estate agent, and they show them like, this could be your ideal wedding or this could be your ideal house, and at the end of the show it's like, which do you want? Your wedding or your house? So they choose at the end of the episode. So my wife loves it, whatever. But the thing that gets me is like, these people are looking at like $300,000 homes, and if there was a home here, it'd be $800,000. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is the second last level of Dragon's Eye. It's exclusively undead. Everything down here is dead already.
Okay.
It's really tough, and I'm really scared. So yeah, he's saying, you must be seeking death. I'll grant it to you, interloper. It's cool. It's a girl talking to me, just so you guys know. And it's like, where's this voice coming from? It doesn't seem like it's coming from a skeleton. So she's talking through her servants.
I see.
Yeah.
So Eric is now streaming 8 to 9:30 Eastern for various reasons, but
I talked about it last week. It's because my daughter was scared.
Yep. Long story short, he's got to be dad.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
Dad comes first. And I will be jumping into the stream schedule. I'm planning for April 1st.
April 1st? That's really exciting. What night of the week are you thinking?
Thursdays. So that'll be Thursday, April 1st.
Nice. Excellent.
And
it's just
I will
an elaborate
be doing...
April Fool's joke, isn't it?
Yeah, and I know I don't want to tweet it yet because people will assume it's an April Fool's joke. But I'm going to be doing an extremely heavily modded version of Skyrim. I think I'm up to 70 mods now.
What?
Stupid. Yeah.
That's insane. I'm really excited to...
And they're like big mods too. One of them adds the north end of Cyrodiil. One of them puts all of the cities into the main overworld map, so there's no more loading screens, which is pretty rad. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So
that's a lot of undead.
It's a lot of undead, and this guy here is kind of like that orc in the Two Towers where he's like running with a torch, and it's like bring him down, Legolas. So I got the Stromberg and Caldron over here focusing on him, because if he hits me, It's not gonna be fun. Oh, let's Oh, yeah. See, I didn't kill him in time. See, this happened. Did you see that? The explosion of snowballs.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Is this party wipe number 1?
This could be party wipe number 1.
Yeah.
This might be like game-ending party wipe because it's not like I can do anything. Oh, I got Vikings. Let's do it. We're doing the Vikings. I don't have a choice. I had to do the Vikings.
Maybe we consider just streaming directly to YouTube in the future.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Keep up with Twitch?
Yeah. It's not like there's a lot going on Twitch. Did you kill everything? How are we doing?
I'm not doing well, Connor. This could be a TPK. This could be like the band ending TPK.
Why? Why is one TPK more?
So other ones, it's like I can switch up the tactics a little bit and like approach the combat differently. But here, I don't have space to do that. I don't have a way to like pull off some of the enemies and walk away. Literally, you walk onto this map and it's like, here's a whole bunch of undead. And if I can't, I mean, I'm going to try it multiple times in multiple different ways, but like...
What if you just run past them?
You run into more undead. Like, this place is like just chock full of undead.
Well, that's good.
It's such a cool map. And I remember the first time playing it, it was just like a slog, and I was just like terrified the whole time. But the last time I had a proper party, man, when I walked in here with the 5 paladins last time, it was a joke. It was a joke.
Well, yeah.
I just destroyed everything. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, the Vikings are helping a bit. I can't believe that the Blowhard is still alive. That's impressive. Who is not?
He usually goes down pretty hard, right?
Yeah, pretty quick. So they keep switching targets. So, like, I'm telling them to focus on somebody, like the. And
can you give me the names of them again? One of them was Kindred or something.
Yeah, so my other regular bard is Kindred and Caldrew.
Okay.
That was random words.
I thought that's what it was. Because in the book, it gives me a character named Kundal.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's pretty close.
Yeah. Okay, now that like now that the AI is not screwing me over, I'm feeling a bit better about this fight. So yeah, there's the Whirlwind, who we all know and love. There's Balgra the Blowhard, who has died. I think the stats will tell me how many times he's died. It doesn't.
That's a shame.
It is a shame. I think previous versions it did. But I think he's died at least 4... I think I've resurrected him 3 times.
Is it in his biography, maybe?
No, that's something that you can write yourself.
I see.
The first time I played this, I wrote up huge biographies for all my characters. It was a lot of fun.
That sounds like you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You and Liam.
Liam for sure would do that.
Too much backstory.
Yeah. Yeah. I purposely went light with Baynard's backstory. I wanted it to be pretty open for you to mess with if you ever wanted to.
Yeah. Liam did not.
Yeah.
Liam had the entire thing planned from the beginning. And I still don't know the whole plan.
Yeah, he's pretty cagey about stuff like that, eh?
It's weird. And like, I'm running the game. I need to know.
Yeah. You're supposed to tell me these things.
So Taylor thinks he's made a decent amount of backstory. Taylor, you've made the perfect amount of backstory. It was like 3 paragraphs, and it was all open-ended shit that I could use. Liam gave me what was going to happen to his character constantly.
And then I did nothing for my background. It's like, yeah, he's a jerk for my kingdom.
I've been sitting all day.
So I just slept for 14 days.
Again.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do remember that. You slept for like 45 days total before
Yeah.
I fell asleep
Yeah.
last time. That was good.
Okay, so the fact that I didn't completely die there makes me pretty happy. Like, means I can continue and I can probably get through this whole map.
Man.
But it'll take me probably 160 days in game.
Fuck.
So we started this at day 119. I'm going to write that down.
Day 133 on my screen.
Yeah, but we slept for 14 days.
Oh, I see.
So let's see when we end this undead chicanery. Oh, the other good part about this place is
Good word.
there's a lot of traps in this place, so that's gonna be a lot of fun too.
And you have no trap finding.
No trap finding whatsoever. The trap finding is me stepping on. Yeah. The thing is, rogues are so bad in this game.
Yeah.
If I was making a balanced party, the last time I made a balanced party, I was reading online, and a really good option is cleric rogues. And I agreed with that, and I played it, and I loved my cleric rogue. She was actually the same picture I used for Greta Stromberg here.
Okay.
So she was a half orc cleric rogue, and she was great. It's like she could do all the awesome stuff clerics can do. She can do all the awesome stuff a rogue could do. She could sneak up on people and sneak attack with a club. It was fun. Why is this cold white killing me? Oh, weapon ineffective. Ooh.
That's not good.
That'll do it.
Oh, man. I have not gotten used to this time change yet.
Do you guys do daylight savings out there as well?
Yeah, but I'm still working 9 to 5 Eastern. So, like, my clock is still 9 to 5 Eastern internally.
Yeah.
It is nice. Like, I get an extra hour in the morning, which is kind of great. But I'm not using it meaningfully. So
yeah.
Just playing Hearthstone in bed.
Oh, it's got phone play for Hearthstone now too?
Sorry?
You can play Hearthstone on your phone now?
Oh yeah, for like the past 5 years.
Oh, that's probably why they like been struggling to get Arena on there.
Yeah, well, Arena is now finally in beta on mobile. And it sucks. It sucks huge.
You don't like it on the phone?
Completely. Because I'm not going to waste my time trying to play it on my phone.
I mean, I have a stylus on my phone, so I've liked it.
So do I, but I just do not enjoy. You've got the Note 20, right?
Yes, it's fantastic.
Yeah, thing's a motherfucker. Mm-hmm.
I haven't hit a trap yet.
You will. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Strange Islands was fun. Fucked up.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what happens.
Problems.
Hopefully we play it again one day.
One day. So, Hulezia, I play Hearthstone most recently because of their new Battleground game. I don't know how to explain it because I've only ever seen other people play League of Legends weird auto chess thing, and Hearthstone's equivalent in the Battlegrounds is a lot of fun, and I enjoy it. That's what I play. And I've topped forward over 100 times, and I've only won like 7 or 8. So I like to show my wife at the end of every game and go, I'm always a bridesmaid.
I'm sure she loves that.
She does. She actually does. Sometimes she finds me hilarious, but it's less and less frequently.
I think I'm going to hit a trap soon, and I think it's another one of those fireballs. So, you know what? Let's send him the blowhard. He's got more hit points. Oh, it's one of those blast skeletons. That's what it is.
These friggin' Gen Zs and their emojis. I don't know what this is. Is this a bird?
Your mom's a bird.
Oh no, I've lost you, Baynard.
I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened?
I don't know. It goes fuzzy, and then where did the skeleton go? He was chasing me, and then he's not. Oh, he went back to his home. Oh.
He just wanted to be left alone.
I got him. Yeah, those things are scary. Yeah, someone just hit a trap. Only for 2 damage. Good. Good, good. There's another trap. What's this?
You use emojis like a Gen Z, Julia, that's why. Also, what little bird are you talking about? I don't see any birds. Eric, do you have a bird?
No. Do birds go fly by the screen? Because maybe they're bats. There's traps that... There's a trap that, like, a dart just came down and hit me for 3 damage.
Three damage. What a useless dart.
Who's poisoned, and why is it terrible?
When I was a kid, did you ever play the Pokemon games?
I played them a little bit, not much.
Okay, so I got the game. I was like 6 or 7, whatever. And I'm walking around, and the screen starts glitching out. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I changed the batteries, and I'm walking around. I'm trying to figure out what the goddamn fuck is happening to this game. And it turns out one of my Pokemon is poisoned.
Oh yeah.
And it does a little overworld shake when you're poisoned. I'm losing my shit because I'm 7 or 8 years old, and I think I've broken it already.
Oh, these are antidotes.
Oh, oiseau. Oui, j'aime oiseau aussi. And his cat, Chateau. Or chat. Petit chat. You did spell oiseau right, I think, by the way. The fun part is that we weren't using their real names in Strange Aeons because we have dementia. Not dementia, amnesia. Possibly dementia. Oiseau is pretty old. I want to say that would be fun to play, but that feels insincere and insensitive. That's fine, Eric. Leave me hanging. It's cool.
I'm sorry, I'm just concentrating on drinking some mummy's tea.
I will entertain the people.
So what happened there is I got hit by some traps. And the traps are a lot worse than I thought they were. I thought they were just like 3 or 4 damage. But they also diseased my characters. And because I'm such a noob, and because the two so there's only one way to cure disease. It's a potion called Mummy's Tea. And the picture for Mummy's Tea is the exact same picture as Antidote, which cures poison. So I was going to give my guys antidotes instead of Mummy's Tea because, you know, I suck. And then I realized what I was doing, and like I found the Mummy's Tea that I have, and so I wasted a bunch of antidotes. Okay, so there's another undead lieutenant just in the shadows here. He's like, you managed to pass my first legion. Took me several months to amass that force. Took him down in an hour.
You took them down in a few days.
They didn't even make me break a sweat. That's not true. Look, whoever you are, I could care less about your plans for world conquest. That's not right. I called him a friend.
To go back to the Mummy's Tea. Do you know what Kimple's favorite drink is?
No.
One of those words is involved. I'll let you guess which.
Mummy.
No, wrong. That's what I was going for, though. It's breast milk, the finest breast milk. His favorite drink is Arizona iced tea.
Okay, it's a good drink.
And in high school, we would buy literally 10 liters at a time and just carry it around.
So much.
Yeah. We went to New York and had it on our balcony in the hotel we stayed at when we were in high school. we got in a lot of trouble.
Oh, I hate this game sometimes.
Yeah, what's going on?
So I told Balgra to do flame hands out, and as he's like casting a spell, Whirlwind steps in front of him and gets hit by it for
brilliant.
12, or how much did she take?
12 fire damage.
17 damage.
I don't like this computer AI asking me what my desire is.
Yeah.
You're not getting my passwords. Old video game.
Sorry, I'm just like not happy.
You're reeling. I can
that's
see
what
it.
That's why I tell my daughter I'm not happy. Sorry, Dad.
At least she knows to apologize.
Yeah, she's pretty good. I'm a lucky guy. Oh no. The whirlwind is so dead. I think I'm like out of potions.
The Atlantic bubble. Oh, you're fucked.
I don't know if you realize this, but there's 2 blast skeletons down here.
I believe you. I don't know what the fuck that is.
These like weird ones right here on the edge. Mm-hmm. They're blast skeletons. So when they die, they are going to explode and ruin my day.
Party wipe. Party wipe.
Yeah.
That's all I'm here for, man.
This one I'm not too... Sorry, I just need a second. This one I feel okay about trying this one again. I might just lose the whirlwind here, which is, I'm not going to lie, upsetting. But it's not the end of the world. Why aren't you singing? Like, literally, your entire job is to sing. Your only job is to sing.
I honestly could not play this game.
No?
No, I've tried. It's abysmal. I'm fine watching it. It seems like a lot of fun to watch, but Jesus, this would infuriate me to no end.
Oh, what are you doing? Sorry. The AI is just terrible sometimes. I'm turning it off.
I like that they're wearing a hood and just like hiding in the corner.
Yeah. It's frustrating too, because like that's what all rogues look like a hooded person, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, and because they wear a hood, they can't wear a helmet. It's so stupid game.
That's dumb. How thick is their hood?
At least in this game, they started doing things like this, like the rogue's cowl, and they started doing other things that are not helmets. Like there's another thing I cheated to get early. It's the Sun's Laurel of Favor, so it's like something that a non-fighter class could wear in place of a helmet. So at least they started doing that. Whereas in the other games, it was like you had this empty slot that did nothing.
That's good.
Yeah. There's ion stones.
How like life.
Yeah. I like it when you get like an ion stone, like a dusty red ion stone or something.
Leslie has noted that the worst feeling is realizing your favorite childhood game sucks nards.
That is a bad feeling.
Which clearly is not the case for Eric, but my favorite childhood game was an educational game. I don't remember what it was called, but it was a bunch of kids going around like a treasure island and doing a bunch of puzzles and shit. I really wish I could remember what it was and find it again.
That sounds really cool.
And Dilbert's desktop bullshit, which I still have, but it's very hard to run because it expects a fucking Pentium 1 processor. And you give it, my ridiculous overclocked nonsense, and it just blazes through. It runs at 1,000 times the speed because it was set to the clock speed rather than, its own internal clock. It's my favorite thing in games with we'll just tie it to the frame rate. It'll be fine. And then it runs on new hardware and the frame rate's 70,000. I'm like, oh God.
Okay, we did it. We killed the second legion.
Okay. How many legions are there?
I think like 3 more, plus like a huge boss fight.
Cool.
The boss fight is really cool. It's like you fight the necromancer that's in charge down here, who's amassed all these things. I forget what her name is. It's something cool. But that's an insane fight, and I usually like cheat my way through that. I throw like fireballs and stinking clouds because like that's gonna be a spot that's gonna hurt me a lot. Actually, there's a bunch of traps around all her stuff. I think the last time I played with no rogue, I just forgot about her treasure. I just like, no, I'm good. You can keep your trapped treasure. So what I'm doing now is I'm heading over to this side of the map because there's the priestess we freed. Oh shoot, Lachlan's diseased, because of course he is. I must have walked on a trap again. Anyway, she can revive the whirlwind for me, so I think that's the first whirlwind death, other than the TPKs. I think the only person who's died outside of TPKs has been the blowhard. So losing the whirlwind, that's a big hit. Oh, there's an enemy. Of course, there's like random trolls around because, I mean, why wouldn't there be random trolls? I hate that when a game puts bad guys in places you've already cleared. It's like, I don't have time for this.
Actually, I'm looking it up. I think it might be, but I don't know. I think it was a little newer than that. Treasure Cove seems familiar as well. I don't want to watch a video about old computer games. Just tell me what they are. I hate the internet.
Yes.
No, it wasn't Treasure Mountain. Oh, Cool Math. I forgot about Cool Math. Cool Math was dope.
We used to have one on the school computers that was like a desert island where you had to like gather logs and collect water and try to get off the island. That was a lot of fun.
Sounds good. I also played Captain Crunch's Crunch Berry Extreme or whatever it was called. Came in the cereal. Played that one a lot. Loved it. Age of Empires. Yeah, no. I don't know if I'll ever find it again. I'm not that old. 30 next week. Feels old. Oof. I don't like saying that out loud.
Oh, I have $0 left after this.
Good.
Cool.
More party kill. Do it, do it, do it. The worst part about resurrecting someone is giving them back their stuff. Sorry?
The worst part about resurrecting somebody is giving them back all their gear. It's just so annoying.
Oh, yeah, because it's all in someone else's inventory, right?
Yeah.
I might have found it. Was it Clue Finders? Oh, it feels like it was Clue Finders.
It's funny to me that there's like multiple games that it could be.
Oh, there's like the educational game space is atrocious. Just
yeah,
it's so bad, and it's all the same shit over and over again. Yeah, I think it's Clue Finders. I'm gonna have to look that up later. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to be streaming with you, but I get distracted easily.
Yeah, you're the worst. You're literally the worst. Where is her other sword? Oh,
I know.
Belger has it somehow. So what?
I've told you about how when Liam talks to me, I just physically can't hear him anymore.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's part ADHD, part I've learned to tune his voice out. Whereas here, I'm just straight ADHD. You're not entertaining enough. You're not keeping my focus.
Sorry. My bad. So I just found out that that she'll let me sleep with her too. Like not with her.
Excuse you?
She'll watch over me as I rest, so there's no chance of me getting attacked. Okay, so we're already up to 160. We've wasted 40 days.
I need you to go back and think about what you just said.
I know what I said. She'll watch over me while I rest.
Gotcha. We need to work on your phrasing.
It's fine. You'll just edit that out later, right?
I'm so glad I get to edit our podcast.
Yeah. Oh my
so
god,
much
this troll! Shit.
Kill him. Also, it's not nice to call your mother a troll.
Speaking of my mother and trolling, her meme game is apparently like on point.
Is it?
So our buddy Keith, he posted a thing about like on St. Patty's Day about how he wishes he was Irish, but like he did like the 23andMe, the chromosome thing or whatever, and it was like, no, you have 0 Irish in you.
Oh, but he has extra chromosomes, right?
No. But his
24.
His grandma was like, actually, your uncle whatever is Irish, so you have Irish in you. And it's like, I don't think the science is wrong here, Nana. And my mom posted a thing. It's like,
so. Go ahead. I'll debunk 23andMe afterwards. Go for it.
Okay, so my mom sent him a picture of like an angry Scotsman with like Braveheart makeup. It was like, everyone on St. Patty's Day is a little bit Irish, except the Scottish. You're just Scottish. And so she posted that in his defense. And he's like, your mom's like really good. It's like, I didn't even know she knew what memes were. My mother's just turned 67. And like, she's like throwing out memes at people.
Yeah. I mean, she's also started using Facebook Messenger instead of emailing me.
That's fantastic.
She asked me if I live near her sister. I do not, it turns out. But,
oh, really? I'm surprised.
Yeah, your mother talks to me. It's very strange.
Yeah, she's a weird lady. She doesn't talk to me.
That's all right. Apparently you're missing out on hot memes.
Apparently.
So, 23andMe is bullshit.
Yeah?
It has some merit, but unfortunately the largest part of it is where that sort of genetic sequence shows up today.
Oh, okay.
So if there's a huge immigration, you're not going to see where they were. You're going to see where they are.
Yeah.
Is your dog throwing?
He is. I'm going to go check on him. Just 1 second.
You do that. I'll entertain the masses, which appears to be Julia. Thanks for coming out. It's always good to see you. I guess Taylor's here too, but he's a lurker. Yeah, I mean, he would hang out and watch TV with my mom sometimes. It's just the way of the world. I assumed you were Catholic, yeah. Oh. You have Mass? Yeah, don't we all?
He just threw up 4 socks.
That's disgusting.
I don't know what I'm going to do with this dog. He's going to kill himself. He's decided that my children's socks are like candy. And he just, if he finds one, he just swallows it. He just threw up two pairs of socks, so 4 socks.
Oh my god. Maybe don't have dogs.
Yes.
It doesn't seem to go well.
No, it does not.
Get more bald chickens.
It's the dream. All the bald chickens. Yeah, speaking of bald chickens, is that a reference to my sister-in-law's bird?
Yes, the parrot.
Okay, so I don't know if everyone's aware that's watching, but my sister in law saved a parrot. Some guy was had to get rid of his bird. He was taking really bad care of it. It's a macaw. It's not a parrot. It's a macaw. He was taking really bad care of it. This thing has plucked all of the feathers off its body, so it just looks like a really small like chicken you would buy at the store with a macaw head and wings. It's quite the sight.
It's cute and sad.
It's cute and sad, yeah. She was so bored. Her name is Samantha. She'll say, "Hello, I'm Samantha. Hello, I'm Samantha." She's a really cute bird, but she has anxiety and she plucks her own feathers, which is awful. Oh, that's bad. That's some bad.
I feel her. I'm similar.
I don't like this text line. Like, I can call her a whiny tramp. I'm like, I don't like that. I wish that wasn't written.
Tramp isn't necessarily a bad word.
I don't know, to call a woman a tramp, technically, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily calling a woman a tramp. It's calling this fucking lurker in the caverns a tramp.
But knowing that it's a woman's voice coming through this skeleton?
That makes sense. Hey, Phil. No missed deaths.
No, he missed the whirlwind. Oh, no, wait. The whirl. He's going to be very upset.
Yeah, the whirlwind died.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whirlwind died. You did miss it.
I'm sorry, man. I don't even know what happened.
I feel like most people shouldn't have pets, just based on the story Lizzie is typing out here.
What happened?
Her dad has chickens, they're evil. Her mom had a bird that had anxiety and a cat ate it. Like, it's just... Ugh. Yeah, you're late to the party, Phil. Show up on time next time.
Yeah, maybe the whirlwind wouldn't die.
No, the whirlwind would definitely have died.
So would have probably died, yeah.
He stepped in front of the magic spell, didn't he?
That's what did it. She stepped in front of the Hands of Flame. Which I'm actually probably going to cast again, to be honest. Oh, bring it down. Sorry, there's another blast skeleton. The good thing with the blast skeletons is if you can hit them once, they'll explode.
Fun.
So if you can get them with an arrow while they're far away, it's going to damage you a lot less. Or if at all. Like, you might be able to get it at such a far distance. Okay.
Okay, sorry. I do love the game. I need to talk to Hulezi about this. This is wild shit. So that bird that got ate by a cat was in Guatemala because the house didn't have a roof.
Okay.
And the cat broke in through the roof to eat the bird.
So it wasn't even their cat?
No, it was a random cat. Fucking roof cat, but no roof.
That's insane.
That is insane. I love it. Guatemala sounds like a fun country. Just have cats dropping in, eat your birds. Okay, glass skeletons explode.
Oh, you better run. They're gonna get you. Yeah, so... Yeah, this is going well. I think I have this one in hand. I forgot that one of my guys has fireball memorized, so the next fight I'll throw out a fireball first too. That should help things out a lot. Yeah, see, I've barely taken any. Oh, I shouldn't talk like that.
I'm sorry?
I was supposed to say I barely took any damage, but then I just got hit like twice as I was saying it.
You got cocky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lizzie, I don't know if you can speak for the bird. The bird might have loved it. You don't know. Like,
probably not, but...
It makes me think of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy when they bring out the cow that they will be serving. And the cow's like, the only pleasure I have in life is knowing that you will be partaking of my flesh. Like, what the fuck is this? Does knowing that the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was my favorite book growing up explain me any further?
A lot. It explains a lot, actually.
Yeah.
I slept for 15 more days.
Nice. What are we at?
Partly because I screwed up and I should have doubled up, but we're day 175, so we've been down here, what,
Almost 60 days.
Yeah. Yeah, 56 days? Jeez. Yeah. Imagine camping here for 15 days. This is where we decided to camp for 2 weeks.
So last summer, because the world was what it was, I went on a YouTube rabbit hole of Russian spelunkers.
Okay.
And the wild shit that they get into because they are Russian and they fear nothing.
Yeah.
And they would go through these caves for weeks on end.
Really?
Weeks. Yep, weeks. They would be in these caves running phone lines to the next caving spot so that they could call back up to base camp.
That's scary.
That's all they did.
It's terrifying.
It's insane. And then they all die. None of them live past 35. They all die somehow. They get stuck in something, they drown. It's madness.
Yeah.
And they're like, yep, that's just what's going to happen.
That's splunking for you. It's terrifying.
And like you see this guy fit into a hole just slightly larger than his head and like scrunch all the way down. Ugh. Do not want.
It's terrifying. I remember I was reading a story about a guy who got trapped and he died, unfortunately. Like, they tried to rescue him, they tried to send stuff down, they spent like days and days trying to rescue this guy, and then like he suffocated, unfortunately, because the way he was in there. And they just poured concrete over him afterwards when he passed, because they didn't want anyone going down there. It was in the States somewhere.
Oh wow!
And they just filled the hole. That as a type of burial.
That feels, yeah, that feels pretty American. Pave over it.
I don't know if the parents approved of it or not. I think they did for some reason. I don't know. I have that in my head that they approved, but like they're like, what else do we do? Like, we don't want to just leave a skeleton here. We want to do something. So this was their form of. They just poured a bunch of concrete down there and said, "This is off limits," and it was sad. It was a sad story.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a bit of a sociopath. It's kind of amusing to me.
You very are.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was a child when you started the story. I missed
it wasn't a child. It was an adult. I have other stories about children that I won't tell.
You said his parents. I assumed he was a child.
No. I mean, his like 6-year-old dad and mom survived. Like they weren't with him. They lived on after him.
Adults getting themselves killed is Darwin at work. I don't feel sorrow about that.
I don't know. I still get upset when people die, especially like in preventable ways. It's just sad. I think if it's like, I would go spelunking. I wouldn't because I'm overweight. But like, if I was a normal weight person, like such as yourself, I would go spelunking. That sounds like a fun thing to do. And then I wouldn't imagine that I would die from it.
I'm not normal weight, my friend.
But you're more normal weight than me.
That's fair. I'm still not spelunking. This is not coming down with me.
Okay. I'm setting a fireball down. I don't get enough of them. Darn.
Yeah, Taylor's with me. Call the week. I mean, Taylor, we can't really talk. We are among the weak.
Yeah, you especially, Connor.
Yeah, I mean, our bloodlines were not meant to travail. Travail? I don't know.
Prevail?
I think both work, honestly.
Anyways, I really want support to have a good flame hands here. That was good. 4 of them? I'm pretty happy with that. Let's do it again.
Did you kill your own guy again?
No. Oh.
I'm amazed at how much talking dries out my fucking throat.
Right? Always by the end of this, my throat is so dry. I think it's probably because like we're talking the whole time. There's not really much of a break ever.
Mm-hmm. But even still, like, I don't talk at all throughout the day.
Yeah. You weirdo.
Right? Not going into an office, like, if I didn't live with my wife, I wouldn't speak to anyone for weeks on end.
Don't you go on Zoom calls ever?
No.
Not enough, obviously.
Yeah. If I don't have to be in a Zoom call, I am not there.
Yeah.
I got shit to do.
That's like
thankfully.
a
There's
thing
not a lot
that
I'm
like successful people know this trick. Never have people in a meeting that don't need to be there. And it's like it seems like such an obvious thing, but there are like lots of places like at my work I find myself in meetings where it's like, why am I here right now? Like I'm not coming to this meeting next time. Like there's no reason I'm here. And it happens all the time where they're like, yeah, we should invite you. No, you should. No, don't invite me.
I find I'm now trying to get into meetings that I should be in.
That's a whole different thing.
Yeah, that's a different thing. Because it's like, hey, we're doing this thing. It's like, IT should be involved.
Yeah, you don't know this, but I should be there.
You need backups. Yeah. So I'm just trying to force my way in a little bit more these days.
Good.
But my last job, I was just like constantly in meetings I didn't need to be in. And for Bell, holy shit, it was meeting upon meeting upon meeting that I just did not need to be in. Literally everything I did at Bell could have been an email. And have been preferable as an email. It would have wasted less time and I would have had a fucking reference to go back to. Fuck Bell.
So I'm just looking at what my...
However.
Yeah, I don't want to change this. Okay. Not yet. Sorry. I got a couple level ups, which is weird that he leveled up before... Oh, cool. I got a new weapon. Not that you ever use weapons.
Give him a halberd.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Literally, that guy's entire job is to sing, so like he never...
Now he can smack people with a halberd.
Oh, I'll do axe. That's good. I'll give you the other defender axe. Anyways,
I feel like I should probably move my camera a little bit so that I'm not looking down at the corner like a freak. There we go.
Oh, you know why? It's because... Oh, she leveled up too. It's just hidden by her weapon. Amazing.
Nice. Is that a half-orc?
Yeah. Greta is
She's
a half-orc.
terrifying.
She's very terrifying. I love that picture. I use it every time I play now. It was one of the pictures they added with the enhanced edition. Nice. They added half orcs as a weapon, as a person as well. I don't know what to add for her. I'll probably do... I think there's good maces, and that way she can get a bludgeoning weapon. And then he does...
I don't like her outfit.
In this picture? Yeah, I don't like the waist area, but the face is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's a terrifying visage for sure.
Yeah. It's cold. Why don't you have pants? It's insane. Insane.
Man, fucking horny 1990s people. It's gross. I guess now it's just fucking anime waifus. They've just shifted.
Yeah.
Put tits on a pillow. Move along.
Oh,
I guess I have to say that Phil's Gen Z now as well. Because of his fucking emoji usage. It's the deal, Phil. You use emojis, you're Gen Z now.
Yes. So because she's a blade... So I just level with the Whirlwind. Because she's a blade, she can put a bunch of stats into 2 weapon style. So she's going to be really good.
Have 2 weapons?
Yeah, so she's got 3 slots, which is the max, which is good. Yeah, so her offhand's only at -2 now, and her main hand has no... So, like, my to hit went from, like, 14 and 18 to hit to, like, 12 and 14, which is, like, a huge, huge boost. So, I am so excited. So she went from being a tank to like a super tank. Which is excellent. Okay. We're going to quick save it. So the only one who's not at level 8 now is Balgro because he's died so many times. His experience is way less than everyone else. Okay. Let's go find some more undead. I think there's only one more Legion left.
Spend another 6 weeks.
We're now at day 190, so that's 71 days we've played down here.
That's insane.
Well, it's what happens when you don't have clerics and druids to heal up your party, right? It's just the nature of the game.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the nature of the party you've chosen.
Yes.
I'm sure the game said, "Hey, are you sure about this?" And you went, "Yes, please."
So I just switched everyone to arrows there, and I just took out the blast skeleton because I don't want to be messing around with that. Okay, I did get diseased. Who's got
the
mummy tea? Yeah, I just got hit by a trap.
You got mummified?
I need to get mummified.
That makes me think of the boys in fucking Mother's Milk, and what a weird fucking name that is.
That is a weird name. Oh, I like this part. This is really cool. Yeah, there's another one. I knew it. I can feel it in my bones. Sorry, I just gotta run away. Run away. Okay. Oh, I think this is the last one. Is this actually a Legion? Or is it just him? Anyways, I just really like the cool bones.
The cool bones?
Yeah, there's like skulls and spikes here.
If you say so. There's a bunch of pixels over here.
That's fair.
I think I sort of see a troll doll head.
Right there? Is this a bunch of bones?
On the left. The left one. It looks like it's got the green hair sticking out the back.
I think it's just like the mark on the ground is in a weird position to it. Okay.
Oh, fuck, I'm tired.
Wake up. Well, to be fair, we only got 15 minutes left, so then you can sleep.
That's fair.
I find I'm always like so jazzed up after a stream. That's another reason I kind of moved it forward, because I would be like up till 1 a.m. afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, so
just gonna make
this is legit one of the hardest fights in the game coming up. In my opinion. Sorry, not quite yet, but in a second. And I don't have all my usual tricks to like make it easier, so we'll see how this goes. What I'll probably end up doing is sending in a whole bunch of summon monsters to like kick off the combat.
Oh, that's a good idea. Save your ass.
Yeah, if you ever have any problems with combat, summon monsters will usually save your butt. Like if you can send them in first to like soak up the first like volley. The other hard part about this combat is, I'll try to map it out here. So there's a little building right here that's full of undead and it has the necromancer woman. Just a little circular building right in here. And then up this way is a whole bunch more undead, and they will come down and help out that combat. And so if you end up fighting on two fronts, you're like pincered between them. So it makes the combat really hard. What I think I'm going to try to do is I think I'm going to actually head up there first and try to clear those guys out. But I have a feeling that might trigger the guys in the house to pour out. So I might be trapped anyways. We'll see how it goes. Oh. Not doing that.
What's going on?
Sorry, I just got hit by a huge trap, and I did not like it. Did not feel good. Okay. Okay. That wasn't bad. Oh, that was where the rest of the bones were. Do you see these bones hanging from the...
Yes.
I like that. That's what I was talking about before. That's what was the cool part. No? Walk until you have some help?
What the hell? Oh. Managing this website is a bitch.
Oh, are you setting up for our podcast?
Yeah, I'm going to push it in a few minutes.
It's good.
Our podcast. I have to change the date in 2 places or it doesn't count it.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. Because it uses the page title and then the page date to determine when to actually publish.
Oh, yeah, see? Ugh. They're coming from behind. They are pouring out of the place to get me. And
sounds like you're fucked, bud.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, I manually manage the podcast website, so there's no upload and then let it publish automatically. If we were with a podcast host, we might be able to do that, but because I have to manually run the commands to put it all together, it's just easier if I would set my clock ahead an hour or two so that I would be on Tuesday, and then I would publish it and then set my clock back so that I would treat it as a different time zone, but it is what it is. Episodes go up when they go up.
Yeah, so I'm getting poisoned. I'm getting surrounded. This is an insane fight. What I might do is try like the second run through. I might try to head across this bridge again. Try to draw them across this bridge, so I'm only fighting on one front. But they come in with spells and things that they're throwing at me. It's just, this is really tough. No, I lost the spell. Yeah, this is... I don't even know how to do this.
Try again.
Okay, cool. So the Vikings took care of the zombies that were up there for me. This is going to actually...
Are the Vikings your friends?
Yeah, I have a horn that can summon them.
Okay.
So they'll fight for honor and for Valhalla. For honor. So...
That's the weakest for honor I've ever heard.
Yeah, I'm just...
for the horse.
Really upset about this fight. Where's the whirlwind? Okay. I mean, some of this could be going better, but it's not going bad, actually. Okay. I still have a very scary... don't go that way. I have a very scary... Necromancer still? Oh, wow, I was able to quick save.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, if this goes bad, I can always sleep and come back for her. Like... So the key here is I gotta kind of be quick so that I can take advantage of these Vikings before they despawn. Okay, good. Oh, they were poison zombies. That's why I kept getting poisoned. That'll do it. Okay, so one of my Vikings just died.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just watching the chat to see like how it goes.
Speaking of the chat, I'm looking at the Twitch backend. It gives you like an inspector.
Yeah.
And it's all over the fucking place. Sometimes it stabilizes at like 30 frames per second, and then other times it's doing 4 or 5. There's like 13 seconds where it's completely...
She cast haste on her zombies. Like, they don't move this fast. Like, this is... This is insane. There she is. Ooh, okay.
In the jumpsuit? Oh no, that's your.
The little sparklies here. That's her. She got a whole bunch of buffs cast on herself. So I don't have Dispel Magic memorized for anybody, because normally that's what you would have to do in this case.
I like that Greta says where they at.
Yeah.
Where they at is not old timey English. Poison zombie, critical miss.
Yeah, he missed me hard. Did I get her with spells at all there? Her name is Prezio.
Prezio? She's held. 5 magic damage from Greta.
I got her successfully with the chromatic... Oh, wow. So, a first level spell in this is Chromatic Sphere. Sorry, Chromatic Orb. And one of its effects is it can hold the target. And it did it. It held her. That's huge. The biggest problem is I can't get past these zombies with my 2 heavy hitters to go take advantage of that. But maybe I'll have... Yeah, Caldron will walk past them. Go get her.
How long will she be held?
Not long, I don't think. I don't think it's that intense of a spell. Let's see... Yeah, so it's like he's just whacking into her. I'm the worst.
Phrasing. God damn it.
Yeah, so it's not like Pathfinder where you can just get a coup de grace, unfortunately. It's still... She still gets defense, but... Oh, Balger just got a level up. Oh. Cool.
Nice.
So he uses a shield and a longbow and a morning star.
I look like a honey dipper.
I don't know what you mean.
Like the thing you put in honey.
Oh, yeah. It does look like a honey dipper. Let's give him... I don't think there's cool katanas in this game, but why not? Let's just give him katana.
Oh, no.
What's oh no?
Oh, they were weebs. Ooh.
I got her. Ooh.
Wow. That's some bullshit. I wanted some death.
I'm really surprised that I didn't get... Where's my loot bar? I must have clicked it off somehow. I have to get that back.
Jesus. Hulesia, what is this honey pop nonsense? This is gross. Why'd you make me Google this? Why does she have a butt plug? What is happening? No, we will not be playing that. That's disgusting. You can watch porn on your own time. You leave us out of it.
Oops. Okay. Let's save it. Let's go.
I can't believe you didn't party wipe.
I can't believe I didn't party wipe there either. Can't believe it. It's and we're at 9:30 almost, like perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that these are all trapped.
Yep. Trap spring.
I mean, that didn't hurt me, so it's fine. That hurt. But still fine. Oh, there's like a cloud. I think that would continue to hurt me. So yeah, before we go, I'll show you her journal, and I thought this was always cool. There's a bunch of like notes that are really going to help you with like the rest of the piecing the story together. So he's a thief and assassin, occasionally working for various mercenary companies. You're going to meet up with him later. Malavin, he's a sorcerer, maybe a drow. Arundel, he's the leader of Kaldahar. He's the guy that's sending us on all these missions to be removed before he seeks aid. Rothgar is effective leader of Easthaven. He died in an avalanche, so she can just cross him right off her list. So there's a bunch of stuff here. I always like that she has a roster here. 1 score of lizardmen. I've killed all them. 1 score of trolls. Killed all those. 3 score of cold whites. Those were the 3 groups that we fought. They're all dead. 5 undead lieutenants. Killed those. Then there's 5 Histachi, and like those, you don't know what those are. I'll find them in the next part of the dungeon, actually.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, it's just cool. Like, cool little. Yeah. The story's really ramping up at this point. The next. There's 2 more levels to this place. Is it 2 more? Yeah, 2 more levels to this place, which are intense. I'm really excited for the next part. The next part's a lot of fun. It's not like crazy insane, but it's just cool how they set up the whole dungeon. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go to the next part. I'll just kind of show you the first bit of it.
Okay.
And then we'll end the night there. And I'll come back and get that treasure, maybe. I think there's a really bad trap somewhere in here. Yeah. That's where it was.
What day is it? How many days have you been down here?
Let's sleep. Oh, I can't sleep. Because that trap is still going off.
It's back.
Okay. So...
Oh, it's down again. It'll come back in a second. There we go. Much better.
So that trap killed everyone but 1 person. That's fine. I just saved it anyways. Okay, cool. Never mind. I'll show you guys next week.
Yes, my party wipe. That's so good.
What? Yeah. Okay, that was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks so much for coming out. I really appreciate everyone who came out to the stream. Connor, thanks again for coming out.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime. I'm not sure if I'm going to have guests on mine yet. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Play by ear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be fine.
I tend to yell a lot when I play, so.
Let's try it without and we'll see how it goes. I'll probably come by and be in the chat and stuff, so yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait.
Maybe. Yep. Keep your eyes open on Twitter for that. And the episode 18 of Kingmaker is now live. Please go enjoy.
Check it out. Thanks so much, guys.